Hi, I'm Afke. I'm a painter and illustrator, and illustration is one of the reasons this channel exists. So why the Dracula Papers? I was actually super excited the first time when I read the book that it wasn't just a book. It's like you've been into an attic, you open up an old suitcase and you find this treasure trove of papers, newspaper clippings, memos, diaries, and you start reading them and then they become this horrendous story. I love it. As an illustrator, among other publishers, I have illustrated for the Folio Society in London. I captured a castle, the Green Gate Summer, and To Kill a Mockingbird. So at one point they were thinking of publishing Dracula. So, I wanted to illustrate it. And of course they have other illustrators. Everybody wants to illustrate it. But I definitely wanted to illustrate it because I love the book. I started thinking about how to illustrate it. So there are 3 ways you can illustrate Dracula. The normal Folio Society way. This is I Captured a Castle. It's got a castle, by the way. That's why I chose this one. Or you can go for like the Gothic tome. Straight out of Dracula's own library. I don't know, like black and Gothic typeface and lots of heavy illustrations. Or you can illustrate it the way it is written. You have come upon this box. Found it somewhere hidden in an old attic or something. You open up the box and you find all these papers, diaries, newspaper clippings, memos, telegrams, and together they create this horrendous story. So this is how I want to illustrate it. I want to have a box and it's full of... bound, of course, because you have to keep things in order, but it's full of these diaries and letters and stuff. And then everybody has their own handwriting and their own style of drawing, because I'm an illustrator, so this is going to be heavily illustrated. And you know what? People did draw a lot more. People were quite good amateur draftsmen in the 19th century, the same way they were good amateur musicians. So I've been wanting to do this for more than 10 years, and I've actually been collecting stuff. I've got whole files full of images, examples of letter writing. I have been collecting typefaces to use. I have some really good news on that account, which will be in another video. Anyway, everybody's got their own handwriting. Everybody's got their own way of drawing. Everybody draws in this book. There's going to be a couple of really tiny bits of editing I will have to make this all fit. But it's going to be awesome. And so if this is something that interests you, I would like to invite you to subscribe, ring the bell so you get the notifications, and give me lots of likes and comments. And join me as I'm going to figure out who writes in which way, who draws in which style, and how we're all going to put that together.